Hey guys, okay, so today I'm going to share with you when I do diffuse, how I diffuse my curly hair. Sometimes diffusing your hair can be a little bit tricky. For me personally, I don't diffuse my hair every wash day. I only diffuse my hair when it's cold outside or if I need it to dry fast. I normally always air dry. I really rarely ever diffuse my curly hair. But if you do and you're having some trouble or can't figure out how to get the best results, I definitely have some tips for you. And this is what it looks like now. It's not 100% dry, but I will get into why I do that in the video. So if you guys want to see how I diffuse my long, naturally curly hair, then go ahead and keep watching. So this is kind of like, my hair is a little bit drier than I would like it to be. Normally my hair is about like 70% dry, so before I diffuse it. So now it's like a little bit too dry for me, so I'm gonna use my spray bottle and just kind of wet it just a little bit, because you want to get the volume and stuff and the definition. You want the diffuser to be able to manipulate your curls, and the only way that that's really going to happen is if your hair is wet. So I usually like to let it dry a little bit on its own, because I personally prefer my natural curl pattern than what the diffuser gives me. And doing it this way will actually give you less frizz. Just try it, let it air dry a little bit before you diffuse. It's going to be a lot less frizzy. So this is the product that I have in my hair. This is it. This is the Lot of Body Moisture Me Curl and Style Milk. This is the only thing that I used in my hair, and that's it. So I did a one and done product to diffuse my hair. This is the diffuser I'm using. This is the Ion Whisper Quiet Light diffuser. So I can't really be doing too much talking, so I'm probably gonna do a voiceover to demonstrate how I use the diffuser. But I am going to put it on warm. You can do definitely cool. I usually switch between warm and cool, and then I do the medium because I don't need like super high wind. That's definitely how you're going to get more frizz. So I'm going to put it on medium speed and warm to cool heat. So I start out with doing this technique. I will explain a little bit more towards the end of the video, but I put my curls into the diffuser and then I push them up only against my head. I don't do the upside down technique, and I will definitely share with you guys after why, but I do switch between warm and cool, but mostly, honestly, I usually only stick with cool. That's the setting I use. So also what I do is the roots of my hair always take the longest to dry, so I always get in the roots. I take my time to get the roots dry because then I have volume even if my ends are like still a little damp. So again, this totally takes patience. It takes a while to diffuse all of my hair. So yeah, I'm always just like bored diffusing my hair. I usually use headphones too, so that helps to make the time go by, but I put my headphones on like really loud. And then the last thing I do is I set my hair how I'm going to wear it and diffuse it kind of in place. That's how always gives me like the best results doing it that way. So yeah. Okay, so it's still not 100% dry, but it's mostly dry, and that's normally where I stop, because again, I like the way my hair naturally air dries. So I'm gonna leave the rest to like naturally air dry, but this is what my hair looks like. If your hair is really frizzy when you diffuse, there could be a few reasons. I know when I use either hot or warm on my blow dryer, it usually will frizz my hair out a little bit more, and that's because the warmth opens up your hair and so it gets frizzier. Also, if you're not using a good styler, or I think if you're blow drying your hair on soaking wet hair, you're asking for a lot of frizz. Also, the technique that I use when diffusing is I put my hair in and I go in like this. I don't flip my hair upside down and try to plop all of it on the top of my head, because what you're doing is the hair is flying. Literally, you're setting the hair to fly up straight, so you're probably going to get more frizz that way. So I would recommend, like I do, put the hair in the diffuser and then hold it to your head. That works the best for me. So hopefully these tips help you guys out and you guys can get an idea of how I diffuse and some tips and tricks on how to diffuse your curly hair. But if you guys have any more questions, leave them down below. I will definitely answer them. And I'll catch you guys in my next video.